We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Matt Andriese is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Still 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Got it, second. The third base.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Andriese isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Angels due up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Spencer Turnbull will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop Game 2, win Game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The center fielder, Marsh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Tommy Stella now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Trout stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Schoop, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's C.J. Cron now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Goodrum.
At the plate, Niko Goodrum. Liner in there for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Jonathan.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0. From the stretch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 14.
Up next steps Christin Stewart. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Castro, the catcher, is in.
And leading up for the Angels, the catcher, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Jason Castro has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Standing in now, Brandon Marsh. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. To the plate now, Matt Thaiss, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready now for L.A., Erick Salcedo, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hard hit ball to second. Schoop is there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Hermosillo.
Striding into the box, Michael Hermosillo, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
1 strike.
Ready with the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Stepping in, Jake Rogers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jake Rogers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Rogers, A 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Stepping into the box, Clint Frazier. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. Off the rocks and gone. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Third home run for him on the year as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes.
The center fielder.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. To 1 and 2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all tied at 1 and 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trout is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Scooped up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11.
A runner at second, nobody out. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Turned on down the line. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw down to first, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Now at the plate, Niko Goodrum. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Thaiss is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, 1-0.
Line, that's a base hit into left field, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Dylan Bundy trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Dylan Bundy.
In now, Christin Stewart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and 1 the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
1-2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, catcher, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1-1 to Jeimer Castro. Swung on and chopped to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Marsh.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Marsh. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Reyes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The count now at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
And
all right, Heidi, thank you.
Angels, the first baseman, Matt. Right.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter,
next will be the designated hitter, Erick Salcedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The 1-2. Line hard, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Down the third baseline. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 21, Michael Hermosillo.
Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Ball 1. No hits to this point. throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Angels held in check there. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. At the plate, C.J. Cron as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Two men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that brings up Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One 1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Popped him up. Cron is there for it. And that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Schoop is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 14.
So stepping in, Christin Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ramirez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1. Ball 2. 2-1.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Reyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two and 2. Here it is.
Down is full. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Tigers strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Tyler Alexander will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Alexander.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Stella. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The third baseman, Tommy Stella.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Castro.
Digging in, Jason Castro. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here it comes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Brandon Marsh, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Schoop has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Cannon Middleton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 99, Cannon Middleton.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Cabrera. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A ball and a strike.
Lane 11.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
From the stretch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Niko Goodrum, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-2. Here it is.
Ball, no.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. The 3-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Go.
Ryan Buchter enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Ryan Buchter.
Jonathan Schoop will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Three and one.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
At the plate, Christin Stewart. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The set and the 1-1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Matt Thaiss. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He pulls this one into right. Frazier is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in, Erick Salcedo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
No strike.
In there, 1-1. Now here it comes. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Taken in by Schoop, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Hermosillo.
So striding forward now, Michael Hermosillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Andrelton Simmons, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering on the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jake Rogers.
He's set and the pitch.
That's a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Buchter, a former member of the Oakland A's, who became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 2-1 pitch to third. There is Stella. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Stepping in, Clint Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to straightaway left. Marsh is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains tied 1-1. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Tommy Stella. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Solo shot here to left center field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Halos came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Buchter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.